from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. He'll get us started.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he misses there, 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first. On the hit by. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
A high fastball is in there. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he takes strike two.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in his zone.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. So coming to the plate, Gary Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-0 the count. A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Chu, and it's gone into the monster seats. Into the box, Larry Doby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Larry Doby.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Settling in now, Haywood Who. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Now in the box, Steven Strasburg. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Now Altuve fields it cleanly, and finally there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are two away now. Victor Robles digging in now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So striding forward now, Sean Green. He singled his last time. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And a foul tip here, but it's held up. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Altuve is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Doby moves over. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit to third. Story picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Gary Carter. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
No, that's foul.
Outside, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Stepping in, Larry Doby. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped him up. Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Haywood, who he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is there. 2 down. In now, Trevor Story. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. A ball and no strikes. Carter is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And that misses inside 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Robles. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Lucas Duda. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Here it comes, 0-2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This is flared out towards second. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Strasburg is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. At the plate, Sean Green. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Young. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead. Ready for another chance? Mike Piazza. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Young to the track. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Carter is primarily a catcher, but he's manning first base in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it, and that's the 2nd out. At the plate, Larry Doby, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Here's Chris Young. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. Striding in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Green going back on it. And he makes a nice catch. Now to the plate, Haywood, who he'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a high pop-up. Duda is calling for it. 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he misses 2-1. In there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Doby is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Doby is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Lucas Duda. First time up, he went down looking. Right there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple.
It's time for baseball. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Jose Altuve.
A little bouncer. Swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Another 2-2 offering. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. First pitch on its way.
Justin Turner.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Green waits on it, and that retires the side. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Victor.
Bouncer to the left side, taken in by Gregorius. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So stepping up.
Left fielder, John Green.
First delivery to him on the way. Shot towards first. To his right, Duda on to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Stepping in, Mike Piazza looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Here's a strike. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got
hit high and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now, Gary Carter. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Altuve has a play, and the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder.
And the pitch.
Shin-Soo Choo.
And he fouls this one off. Shields is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty D, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Popped him up. Carter has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Larry Doby. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Larry Doby.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now batting, Trevor Story. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Shields, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Hanley Ramirez would be next. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda in foul ground and foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Here's Chris Young. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the left field line. Green moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Anibal Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Good. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Story is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Hanley Ramirez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to Duda. A double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Sean Green 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit on the ground to third. Story throws it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So striding in, Lucas Duda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A fastball that just misses inside. into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Piazza will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Piazza. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Larry Doby. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ripped down the line. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Carter blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score. It's a 2-2 game. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Young, and they take the lead. It's gone. Digging in now, James Shields. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Stopped weakly to the left. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. A base hit in his first trip. Smoke toward third. Turner's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Doby moves over. He's got it 1 away. Here's Chris Young. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Story picks it up. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he struck him out. His 7th of the. Victor Robles digging in now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Digging in once again, Sean Green, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone off the batter's eye. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now this one is crushed. Also to deep center. Back goes Young. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there's 1 away. Ready once again, Larry Doby comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Sanchez into his motion. Here he comes, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Young. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time. And leading off the inning, Anibal Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A ball and 2 strikes. And with that last pitch, Shields up to 68 so far. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-1. Popped him up. Piazza over to his left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
A shot to first base and caught there. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hot shot down the line. And now a late bunt attempt here with 2 strikes, but this is going to be a foul ball, so he becomes a strikeout victim. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. Back to Duda, a double play. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
No outs, nobody on. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Doby has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. And now Bryce Harper. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Harper.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. Victor Robles digging in now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here it comes. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. And that's the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Sean Green, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Popped him up. Altuve is under it. 2 down. Into the box, Mike Piazza. He was 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Check swing here, but he holds. Now at the plate, Chris Young. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Settling in now, Anibal Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Jose Bautista will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And it's fouled away. And he's got another one. 13 strikes. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
High pop-up. Steckenrider has a play. 1 away. Now in the box, Larry Doby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Larry Doby.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now and headed for third. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So striding forward now, Trevor Story. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Back goes Chu to the track, to the wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jose Altuve.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Roll, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off-speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Green comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Justin Turner.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the
game's future stars are on display. Joe Willett, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball. And this guy, great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side when he throws it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Babe Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Stay here, on the bag, on the bag.
The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Second baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.R. Vick, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Beat it out, beat it out.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scored. Stepping into the box, Joe Willett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinking liner toward left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing.
At the plate, Gustavo Marquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Marquez.
Up the first base line. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Babe Zeminski. He'll try to follow up the double. Doubled in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Tapped up the first baseline, but it's foul, strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Turner on at first, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Babe Zeminski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And this is fouled at the plate. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark. when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Digging in and looking for more, Babe Zeminski.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
There's one. In now, J.R. Vick. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, J.R. Vick.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So they pick up not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Here's Johnson. Claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Welcome to MLB The Show. Stepping up to the plate, Gustavo Marquez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. On the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
And leading on for the final.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First baseman.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The Flying Squirrels had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Plate, Roberto Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in, J.R. Vick. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, JR.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Ready for another chance? Arturo Alvarado. He singled his last time up.
Alvarado.
1-2. Here it comes.
1-1.
He's on the ground over to first. Zeminski comes up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in, Babe Zeminski. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Runner goes for second, and this one's in the dirt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. At the plate, Mariano Rincon.
Now batting, catcher, Mariano Rincon.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Leo Ramirez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up. I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2. Nope.
Now to the plate, Babe Zeminski. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding into the box, Roberto Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Hernandez.
Dig.
Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gustavo Marquez.
Gustavo Marquez.
1-1.
First. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Babe Zeminski.
First baseman, Babe Zeminski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Again, another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Reading Fightin' Phils led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. So digging in now, Babe Zeminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is pulled into right. Eubanks is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team.
Leading off the inning, Robert Fukumori, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Babe Zeminski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Blanco leads off first with one away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the. Standing in, Herb Field.
Shortstop, Herb Field.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Babe Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. First offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Stepping in, Babe Zeminski. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now batting, second baseman, Will Ramin.
Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field, a base hit.
Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard.
Time for mine. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andreas Zamora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set to deliver on 0-2 here.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Babe Zeminski. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-1. Turned on down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning.
Digging in, Andreas Zamora. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andreas Zamora.
Here comes the 0-1. Up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended. Now batting, Babe Zeminski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is after it, and there's their first hit of the game.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Into the box now, Andres Blanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Andres Blanco.
He's running. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fukumori on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now at the plate, Babe Zeminski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Zeminski.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Barth on third. Price over at second. Bentler on at first with 2 down. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Perez, 23 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a 2-seamer, and a changeup. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. This one pretty well in the bag. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Bowie Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory. The game's future. Leading off the inning, Babe Zeminski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
First baseman, Babe Zeminski.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Abraham will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out.
Now at the plate, Babe Zeminski comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackburn sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base. As on the F7, he gets in there with 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Daniel Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.R. Vick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Casto moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So striding in, Babe Zeminski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out. Digging in, Daniel Turner.
Catcher, Daniel Turner.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
Down.
A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Babe Zeminski. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Sanchez is digging for home. The tag, and he's safe. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Roberto Hernandez becomes the 1st out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Standing in, J.R. Vick. He singled his last time up.
J.R. Vick.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping up now, Will Brannon in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. Chopped weakly to the left.
Stay right here. Stay right here. On the bag.
And he's safe.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
5-2 the final today. Richmond came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jorge Feliz gets the win. Welcome to MLB. Alfonso Alvarado, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smell.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Zeminski. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well. I feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Rosales, the runner at third. Hernandez on second. Blanco is over at first with 1 away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do.
Digging in now, Babe Zeminski. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Stallings finds it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Babe Zeminski will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the 1st inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. The 1-1 to 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series.
A player has addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
The show's continuing. Coming to the plate now, Babe Zeminski. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10.
Coming to the plate now, Babe Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right?
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Babe Zeminski, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Vick at second with 2 down. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Now another 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Klazuski calls for it. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number. Into the box now, Babe Zeminski. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Osuna over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Babe Zeminski, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around.
Striding in to start the 9th, Julian Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Lapped hard the opposite way. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. Digging in once again, Dave Littleton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball up into the gap. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, a double play. Ready once again, Gil Hernandez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Shot weakly to the left, right to him. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Flying Squirrels secured their 10th victory.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. Time for minor. Herb Jimenez, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
So coming to the plate, Babe Zeminski. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ball.
Now at the plate, Charles Sung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch.
Ready to take his hacks again, Babe Zeminski, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Let's go, beat it
Hit
up.
hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Babe Zeminski will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Reyes ranging forward. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Into the box, Roberto Hernandez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Roberto Hernandez.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Settling in now, Daniel Turner, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. On the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. So striding forward now, Emery Blackburn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back.
Now at the plate, Babe Zeminski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joe Willett earns his first win of the season. Herb Jimenez was unable. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Evan Ramos, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy?
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff.
Set to get his day started, David Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get turned around in a hurry. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling.
Stepping into the box, Michael Casto.
Michael Casto.
1-1. Hard hit to first. A diving stop coming off the bag. What a play. Stepping into the box, Babe Zeminski. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. Babe Zeminski will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So far this season, Zeminski is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, David Ramirez.
Designated hitter, David Ramirez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Zeminski loves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now in the box, Babe Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reyes has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No. Digging in the switch hitter, Herb Field.
The shortstop, Herb Field.
Hard on the ground at first. To his right, Zeminski. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Richmond. Welcome to MLB. Leading off the inning, Babe Zeminski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cisneros looking up, and that one is gone.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin.
Stepping in, Babe Zeminski. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Davis going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In now, Babe Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Babe Zeminski.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cisneros giving chase. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second, and he is in there. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate, J.R. Vick.
Now batting, second baseman, J.R. Vick.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moving under it, Davis, and that's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Willie Pineda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodgers.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Babe Zeminski will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped offense rolling. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 00. Mark.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Rosales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Davis in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And the throw in gets away from him. At the plate, Gorkys Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Gorkys Hernandez.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Andres Blanco. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for any.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Digging in and looking for more, Alexi Valdez. He singled his last time up.
Alexi Valdez.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Willie Pineda with his 4th win this season as he struck out 13 in this one. Stefan Serrano struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6. The shows continue. Coming to the plate now, Babe Zeminski, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video.
Digging in, Nate Kramer. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Babe Zeminski.
Babe Zeminski.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the. Striding in, Duncan Chan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Duncan Chan.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across. Ready for another shot now, Babe Zeminski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Attaboy, that was a laser.
At the plate, Roberto Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Roberto Hernandez.
3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Striding into the box, Daniel Turner.
Daniel Turner.
From the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. McClory is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he's digging in to try it again. Babe Zeminski. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Babe Zeminski.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. On to first.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
And leading on for the Flying Squirrels, third baseman.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we play a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away. The strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. David Cho enters from the pen.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Game's future So digging in now, Ron Sandoval. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Now to the plate, Babe Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Mora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2. Along the ground to first. Zeminski scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Babe Zeminski. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Osuna in foul ground. 1 out. Stepping in, Babe Zeminski. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Zeminski.
First baseman, Babe Zeminski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Sandoval on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game.